Hello, my name is Erin Young and I'm applying to the graduate program in Global Entertainment and Music Business at Berklee Valencia. Like Berklee, I am extremely dedicated to diversity in music and intend to focus my studies on exploring and addressing the negative effects of unethical business practices and technological trends on artists, listeners and audiences, music industry professionals, and on music as a whole. For example, these effects include how pro rata payout models used by digital music platforms like Spotify and Apple Music significantly undercompensate artists for the streaming of their recordings, forcing artists to turn to touring revenue as a main source of income, an effect made all the more devastating by the recent pandemic-related event cancellations. Another effect is how technological shifts to digital programming in general have failed to provide for low-income populations who maybe cannot afford the technology or the services necessary to use these music platforms, while at the same time causing radio station closures and drastically limiting the amount of free cultural programming that is available to these communities. Another sad effect is how record companies exploit the naivete of young artists, signing them to unfair deals that win the record label's ownership of these artists' masters. As a woman, I am especially motivated to tackle the unethical hiring and signing practices of these companies that have allowed white men to dominate the corporate offices and concert stages of the music industry, prohibiting other demographics from advancing in the field. For my culminating experience, I aim to expand upon a one-day mini music festival that I curated and produced in 2019, featuring an all-women American lineup, this time bringing together an international array of women and non-binary artists and industry professionals to present performances, workshops, panel discussions, all focused on women and the challenges that they confront in the music industry. Looking beyond this 1 year at Berklee, I not only hope that this event becomes an annual one, whether held virtually or in person, but that the discussions that take place there are only the first of many conversations to be featured in a podcast dedicated to women in music that I aim to launch shortly thereafter. I also hope, together with this diverse group of women, to explore the possibilities of establishing an all-female and non-binary ethical industry collective and record label and artist-centric alternatives to the leading streaming platforms. My name is Erin Young again, and thank you so much for considering me for the program.